Hello everybody. Hey, I just want to do a quick review of a new coffee I just got. I got this at my local Whole Foods. It's by a company called Allegra Coffee. This is their blend 4. It's a medium blend. Looks like a mix of an African and Guatemala bean. This is what I do is I buy this whole bean coffee. And what I'll do is I'll grind the beans and use that in combination with my French press to make my coffee. You can visit the website of the company, check them out. It's allegrocoffee.com. I'll put it in the comments of the video so that way you can see exactly what you're getting. So what I'm going to do first thing is, let's see here. I'm going to grind the beans really good. That's kind of the first step. Kind of eyeball it here, and I know I've got approximately a little bit over 2 tablespoons. Normally I would measure it, but I don't have 2 hands, so I'm just going to eyeball it. It's a little bit, probably over 2 tablespoons. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right over here. I'm going to get my boiling hot water ready to rock and roll. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour that in there. And here we go. And I know I'm getting a really good coffee because of the way that it foams up on the top. That's when you know that you got the temperature right. It's like the grinds are like kind of congealing together. And you know you're getting a really good, blend, and then what I do that with a mixture of I've got some heavy whipping cream. I got this as a Whole Food as well. It's a grass-fed Atlanta fresh heavy whipping cream. This stuff is the bomb. So what I do, it's in a mixture of these two. And by the way, I let this sit for about 4 minutes is the approximate time that I will let the coffee sit in there. And that just kind of lets it really get all those flavors popping. And these French press things are awesome, by the way. So there we go. I'm going to do another video here a little bit later on the yucca syrup. Yacon syrup, not yucca syrup, it's Yacon. And this stuff is phenomenal. Not only is it a sweetener that does not raise your blood sugar, it actually helps balance your blood sugar. And I'm going to do a review on that later on. But I saw that here, so I thought I'd pop that out here. Got my coffee cup ready to rock and roll. And what I'm going to do here, it's been about 3 minutes. Normally I let it go about 4. But I'm going to go ahead and pour a cup of coffee here. There's a silly receipt just sitting there. I'll pour this cup of coffee here. Just look at that coffee, man. Yes, you see that? And then you take this magical ingredient, this cream. I mean, it does make a difference. Normally I get the Land O'Lakes brand creamer. Not creamer, heavy whipping cream at Walmart. Because for the money, that's going to be the best deal. So stir that up here. Let's give it a try here. That coffee is so awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like if you go to a Starbucks, they're gonna have some awesome coffee, but and it used to be I could not make my coffee as good as if you went to a Starbucks. But man, the trick is getting good beans. If you get a good coffee bean, and in the combination use heavy whipping cream, and the French press, you know, that's the ticket. Now, you know, yeah, I've got one of those machines. You can use the pods and all that different type of stuff, but really, you're not going to get a cup of coffee like this here. You're just not going to get that from, you know, those pods. At least I'm not. I mean, you could try to grind your own beans and then buy one of those cartridges, but I don't care what kind of coffee you get. You're not going to get the kind of coffee you get like out of a French press. Just a phenomenal, you know, phenomenal coffee. Now, if you like Cuban coffee, if you like the Cuban coffee, and if you like a sweet coffee, which typically I don't drink coffee sweet, I use the Pilon. Great Cuban coffee. You know, good for the money. This is it's a pre-ground. And that's if I'm wanting to use like a sweet coffee with no cream or anything like that, just a straight Cuban coffee. That's the way to go. But the trick again is these beans. You get you some good coffee beans. You know, you can try some other local companies, but that's some of my next companies I'm gonna try next are gonna be some local coffee companies, and so I'm pretty excited about that. But anyways, my timer is beeping, so I am ready to rock and roll. Thank you for watching this video.